Hey, we'll take the points, but yeah, unimpressive.
Just from your perspective, what is it about that game? Is it just a lack of effort from your guys?
I mean, ultimately, it's like we only had half a team playing. That's it. Sums up everything.
Is there a positive in what Blackwood was able to do in terms of maybe carrying the team at times with the offense?
Fantastic. He was fantastic. He was the best player on the ice, either team. Yeah, and we had a couple others. I thought OC was outstanding. You know, we had some guys that had to have monster efforts just to stay in the game. Blackwood was one of them.
Stuff like 5, 6 breakaways.
Yeah.
How important is that like this?
Well, you don't get 0 points if he's not the best player on the ice.
It's been a little bit of a struggle for you guys on your end. What are you kind of
Yeah.
seeing that maybe isn't clicking?
Yeah, least of my worries tonight. Couldn't care less. I mean, we were having a tough enough time rolling out 3 lines. Never mind the power play.
What did you see in that penalty kill in overtime?
I thought those guys were awesome. I mean, they did a great job. This packed in, attention to detail, like that's the thing. Those guys that were on the ice, they worked hard. They worked hard the whole game. You know, the problem with tonight is like we're relying on the same 8-9 guys to do everything. Power play, penalty kill, 5-on-5, because we had too many passengers.
Is that more annoying or making you angry?
Oh, it's both. Yeah, I mean, it's both. Because, like, we just come off a road trip where we weren't very good and, you know, we're a little bit rested. We had a practice yesterday that I didn't love, and then tonight we were terrible as a team. Like, again, just some guys were great. Some guys were okay. Lots of guys were no good.
Is this something where you're kind of going back to that road trip start? This is some bad habits like kind of.
No, because I thought our habits were good on the road trip. We checked hard. That's where it starts for me. Like, that's a prerequisite to playing for our team. You got to check. You got to be willing to check. Not everyone's going to be able to create the offense that they create, but I want to see effort. I want to see work ethic, competitiveness. And we had it on the road trip on the defending side. We lacked it at times on the offensive side, some decision making, but this was a whole different ballgame tonight.
You got some serious Western Conference matchups here. Do you think some guys were just looking ahead to the games that are ahead?
I don't think so. I mean, we're playing a good team. They're 4-1-1 in their last 6, and they just beat up on a couple of really good teams in those 4-6 games, right? So, I mean, I don't know how you can look past a team that just went to the West or Eastern Conference Finals last year.
Devon Toews was really quick to kind of redirect credit for his goal and put that kind of on LRC for creating that. What have you kind of seen from him that's, you know, making that kind of...
OC?
Yeah.
Effort. That was straight effort. That's what that was. That was effort and determination. If you watch that play, he not only does everything right to get in the zone, then he checks the puck back twice. It's just that's the effort it takes to score in this league, and that's the effort it takes to defend in this league. It's a prime example of what some other guys on our team need to start doing.
Kobe, need some? Good. Any last questions, guys?
Lehkonen, we talked about him and his big goals before. Lehkonen, is that kind of like what he does?
Yeah, competitive. Same thing. He doesn't score because he's the most skilled guy, the biggest, strongest, fastest guy. He scores because he's an intelligent hockey player, and he gives you maximum effort all the time. All the time. He's in tune with the structure of the game. Hey, listen, like that 6-on-5 is huge. That's our third one, I think, and you know, we got 2 in Buffalo to win a hockey game. We get 1 tonight. You know, that's how like you touching on the power play, that's what it needs to look like. That was hard work, checking the puck back, moving the puck quickly, shooting it if there's a shot, retrieving it, getting it back, hitting the open man if it's there, and part of it just going to the net hard. It was a prime example of what our power play needs to do. And they've done it at key times here over the last few weeks, even though it wasn't 5-on-4, 6-on-5.
How much of a lineup shuffling in the third period is just looking for a spark versus maybe some of that will last?
All the lineup changes are based on me just trying to put players out that looked like they cared and wanted to work.
I asked the Montays if maybe there was some sort of underestimation of this team coming in, being that they had been struggling. I know we talked about, as well lately.
Yeah.
He said that he wasn't expecting underestimating, but overestimating. So I'm just curious how.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a player question. You know, I'm not sitting in there talking to them as they're preparing, but I don't think we're looking past the New York Rangers, right? It's important 2 points. We needed them. We got them, but not happy with the way we played.
Thanks, Jared. Thank you.
Yep, thanks.
At the end, and we found a way to come back and get 2 points.
What was the mindset in overtime as the time was kind of ticking away? I know you don't like shootouts.
I mean, I don't really care, to get to that point. It's more just, you don't like shootouts, but you got to do it. So, no, just try and play as long as you can, give them this chance as long as you can. If you got to go to shoot, you got to do it. But, it's great that we were able to finish it with 35 seconds or so.
Penalty kill was perfect tonight and came up in a big way in overtime. What can you say about the guys in front of you on the kill?
It's amazing, blocking shots, keeping them outside again. They're awesome tonight, so it's a lot of fun.
I know you weren't around for it, but this is the 5th straight time that the Avs and the Rangers have gone past regulation. Do you think things like that are just a coincidence, or does it mean anything?
No, every game's different. Some teams give you more trouble than others, but I mean, I guess when you drop the puck at the start of the game, you could get anything, right? So probably just a coincidence.
We've had some games here where we didn't have a lot of work, didn't have a lot of toughness. There were a lot of toughness tonight. What was that like?
The cards are dealt. Sometimes the games take shape and they're a little quieter, and sometimes they're a little busier. So, as a goalie, you don't control the game at all. You're kind of just in your own little world back there, kind of reacting to, the shape that the game takes on. So for me, no expectations of how games are going to go. Just try and do your best and, be patient throughout the whole thing.
How verbal are you in the room during intermissions when you're in a game like this to kind of talk to the guys about it?
Honestly, not that verbal. I mean, I say good job, but I'm not yelling or trying to fire them up or anything. It's not really my role. So, I'm not super talkative in the middle of the game, but try and be positive.
You haven't given up more than 2 goals in a game in this uniform yet. Does the game feel slow when you're in a role like this? Slow it down for you?
Not really. Feels the same. Just sometimes things go well and sometimes they don't. They can't go well forever, but you can try and do your best as long as you can. And I mean, I'm not really trying to keep track of that or anything. Just trying to give them a chance to win every night.
Do you feel a little juiced up for the goaltending match of opposite as a goaltender and Shesterkin?
No, not really. I mean, the other goalie is not really my problem. There's nothing I can do about, scoring goals down there. So I'm just trying to keep the pucks out of my net and, give them a chance to win at the end of 60 or 65.
Are you going to embrace the big hat?
That's a little big for me. A little heavy.
Last few ones, guys. Okay, good.
Thanks, Mackenzie.
The game tonight, how do you assess it overall?
Not good enough. Not good enough on virtually every aspect except probably Blackie tonight. Probably gave up 12 great A scoring chances tonight, and for him to give up 2 goals is extremely impressive. Kudos to him for keeping us in it. This game could have been out of hand early, but just on all facets of our game, offensively, defensively, control, and structure, just not quite there tonight.
Keying in on offensively, it seemed difficult to create a lot of lanes blocked in the offensive zone. How did you find the path forward?
I don't know if we really did. I think 6-on-5 kind of saved us there. We've been getting really good looks 6-on-5. I felt like we were getting room in the ozone and just not making the next play, not setting up the next guy for success with time and space or with an open shooting lane. We're kind of just fumbling it around a little bit. But we did some good things down there of generating time and space for our guys, but it was just more so the next play wasn't really there.
What was said, how did you guys kind of go into the room after the second intermission and just kind of come back with some more energy to finish the game? Ended up going in overtime.
I think it's just awareness and recognition. It doesn't. You don't need somebody to come in here and try to hype us up. We know it's not good enough. I feel like in this room we got really good awareness. really good recognition of what it takes to win and what it takes to win on a nightly basis against every single team in this league. And we knew through 60 or through 40 there it wasn't good enough. Even 60, not good enough, not up to our standard. So we'll assess that and watch it and move forward and try to be better on Thursday.
What'd you think about getting another overtime game winner?
It's just about winning a hockey game. It's, you know, OC makes that whole play happen with his relentless forecheck. That play does not happen without him on the ice. So he sets that goal up and makes it all happen. You know, I just was on the scoring end of it, but that's his goal. He did all the work on that one.
Mackenzie Blackwood, you guys kill off a 2-minute penalty kill. He's your best PK guy, and then makes that breakaway save. Just what can you say about this game tonight?
Yeah, I said earlier, he kept us in that game. We had a chance to win that game, and he can steal a point out of that game. You know, kill off a penalty in overtime is not easy to do, and we really kept the scoring chances to the outside. I think he was able to see them all, and you know, that's the three of us trying to set up a game plan. You can't take away everything, and we're just trying to give him the best opportunity to make a save with the least dangerous shot. So I feel like we were able to do that for the most part, and then he made a couple saves there and was able to, you know, push some rebounds to the corners where they're not, you know, a scramble in front of the net as well.
Do you feel